I also just want to add that the ultimate failure of nationalism and the general countries and the fact that we all have to work towards one country is that the reason for this is that we have these politicians which ultimately just care for their own. That is their project. So by caring only for your own, you're undermining the other side. So you're making the wrong decisions, and this your own. This is also just becomes a circle of power, basically, which allows you to exist on a political scene. So therefore, politicians are the ultimate whores. I mean, they are the ultimate, you know, manipulators in order to benefit their own people and really the people who vote for them. So the reason for existence, the reason why they're there, is because a certain group has has chosen them to serve, and they want to serve their interests. Now, whether that interest of the majority is right or wrong depends on that population. So I guess we are creators. We are not. I guess I'm certain that we are creators of our own destiny. Destiny is not provided to us by the place we're born, and the heroes, the true heroes, are created. They are those who actually oppose the great majority, which is false. So this is what Jesus did. I mean, he was the minority. I mean, he introduced a concept which nobody even thought could be possible. So I beg you not to blindly take side of your own interest. You know, your own interest is a selfish way of behaving, and that you find that greater you, which will actually help everybody that requires help. So this is the ultimate lesson that Jesus teaches, and this is not even the church. I mean, the church does not do this, and they've been also uh, introduced to many wars based on political and the benefit of a certain kind of people, which they believe to be their own again. So so basically, just please understand that politicians are not a necessary group uh, which is to lead us, and that nationalism of any kind is very, very limited, in a sense that you're basically born in a certain area, and you could have been just as well born, you know, a Russian or a Ukrainian or anywhere in the world. So your distinction, even though the social system does certain things in your life and your experiences and your genetics inflict certain limits to your thinking, you should not be limited to just the benefit of yourself and the benefit of the group in which you're part of, because you could have just as easily been part of the other group. So our purpose is to understand the needs of everybody, and not just of European Union, the West, the East, the China, the Russia, the whatever. Our point is to understand that we cannot inflict pain on any human being, because the influence spreads and it keeps on spreading, and we're in the situation where in the 20s we're still 21st century, we're still not we still haven't beaten this beast, which invades us, not only physically but mentally, spiritually. And you have to understand that this influence exists, and that I've written a lot about this. So take a look. All of the books are free. So we have to battle the injustice towards any person, any human being, anywhere in the world. This is our responsibility as human beings, and in various capacities, depending on obviously where we are and what kind of influence we have. We should do the best to limit the damage that the insanity is causing on us and on our state of being, if you will. So don't trust the politicians. Politicians shouldn't exist. Nations should not exist. We should all be one, and this would be the only way to beat the madness, to kill the madness, if we had no borders, and if everybody shares their knowledge. And this crisis in Ukraine is just showing how limited we are when we discriminate against somebody else, because everybody here has something to offer and some part of the puzzle to decipher, which will make us better, more united and stronger. We're very fragile. We're so fragile, and this situation also shows how fragile this whole system is that we have built, and we cannot shake because of just a little circle of people who have enough influence to lead us astray. So don't support it. Don't blindly believe it. Everybody, even them, have something to offer. They have time, because taking into consideration how much influence they have, even though they have done such damage, they have the influence to undo the damage and kind of not by themselves, but act themselves out of the very complicated situations that they have brought us into. So I beg all of them to understand the danger that they're in by putting us in danger. Thank you.